Just put together a list of over 20 different platforms that will pay you for simply testing out other websites, apps, and digital products, and I'm about to cover them in a random order in order to give you guys as many options as possible. And so, it does not matter where you live, it doesn't matter if you have any previous experience or not, as long as you're willing to put in the work and you have a laptop and an internet connection, you're good to go. So let's get started. And the very first one of them is called UserTesting.com. It's the name I suggest. This is all about running usability tests. What you want to do is click on this section that says get paid to test, and this is where the adventure begins. Because moving forward, you will start getting paid to share your perspective about all sorts of different products and experiences. But again, this is a remote opportunity, meaning that you get to make money from the comfort of your home without too much effort. It's a 4-step process when it comes to signing up, and I don't want to bore you with that. But what you have to know is that you're just getting paid to share your honest opinion about specific digital products. In order to be just a little bit more precise, we're talking about connecting to a specific website and browsing through the menus, or performing a specific task on a platform, just to make sure that it is user-friendly, it is intuitive to browse through, and it works perfectly. That's your responsibility here. You might also be asked to test various other digital products and leave your opinion, but I'm gonna let you guys discover this option on your own. Remember, we've got 20 plus different platforms, so let's move on to the next one. And next up, I want you guys to connect to Testbirds over at nest.testbirds.com. That's quite a tongue twister. But the bottom line here is that you get to earn money in your spare time. Now, once again, this is not necessarily a full-time income opportunity. It's just a way to supplement your income by completing some easy tasks, such as hunting for software bugs to make applications and websites more usable. And so all of these clients, all of these major companies will give you access to their newest applications and websites, and your responsibility is making sure that they are bug-free and they are ready to be used by the large public. We're talking about fair payment of 20 euros per test, which is not too bad, flexible hours, which means that you get to make your own schedule, and you get to use your device from the comfort of your home. It doesn't matter if we're talking about a laptop, a personal computer, or a smartphone, or even a smartwatch. What you gotta do is click right here on Become a Tester, and then go through the sign-up process. From then on, it's just a matter of putting in the work and performing the tasks correctly so that you can receive your payout. What about making money testing apps? Well, that's precisely what this platform is all about. We're talking about testerwork.com, where you get a chance to join a community of over 70,000 plus different testers from all around the world. In other words, the opportunity is available worldwide, so it doesn't matter where you live. You cannot really use that as an excuse because it literally does not matter. All you need to do is test websites and apps in your spare time, and you will receive a payout accordingly. So if you want to become a tester, there's a dedicated section for that where you can learn more about the opportunity and also enter in your credentials. Next up, we've got userfeel.com, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my personal favorites. Here's how it works in a nutshell. Let's just switch over to this section that is dedicated for testers. This is where the magic happens for us, and this is where you get to earn up to $30 per usability test. What's an usability test, you may ask? Well, it's pretty simple. And you've actually got a whole video dedicated to that right here. It's a 1.5 minute long video, so you can just watch it in order to get a better idea of what the process looks like. But I'm gonna simplify it for you even further. You will basically get a list of instructions, and you will have to act upon a certain scenario. Let's just say that you have to connect to a marketplace and then place an order. You're browsing through the products, connecting to a specific category, adding your items to your cart, and then placing a mock order. You're just simulating what a regular user would do on their website or app. That's why it's called the usability test. What you need to make sure of is that the website is easy to browse through. It's user-friendly, and it doesn't have any bugs or any major issues that would prevent people from purchasing the items. And so, just by following that scenario, just by following a list of instructions and recording the screen of your computer or phone, you get to earn up to $30 per test. What's even better is that you don't need any specific equipment. As long as you have a microphone, either built-in or external, that should do. And they're just looking for people who are willing to speak loudly and clearly into the microphone and continuously explain what they are doing and why. You also have to say whatever confuses you and what attracts your attention. You're just describing the process as you go through it, and that's it. And at the end of the test, you have to also thoroughly answer the questions in writing, which is gonna take a little bit more time, but again, it's worth it. But now let's connect to loop11.com. Once again, this is a place where companies can connect in order to have their websites and apps tested by people like you and me, who have just a little bit of spare time on their hand and they're willing to do this for a payout. We're not doing this for free. And so you get to help all of these major companies by testing their products on various devices, mobile, desktop, or tablet. Up next, here's one of the more popular options. It's called userzoom.com and it was formerly known as Validately. If you've been following my content for a while, you're probably somewhat familiar with this website. There are a lot of reviews out there, so you can definitely get a second opinion about it if you're not sure. And from our perspective, everything will go smoothly. According to myroomismyoffice.com, one of their pros is that they pay an excellent rate of $5 to $20 for 10 to 20 minute long surveys. They don't require you to have any previous experience and you get paid via PayPal. Also, there is no minimum payout. What you're gonna notice with some of these websites that promise to pay you for performing various tasks is that they always set unrealistically high payment thresholds, so you can never actually get there and cash out. So you end up putting in the work, spending the time, completing the tasks, but not actually cashing out at all. So you're just doing everything for free. But that's not the case when it comes to UserZoom. That's why you should definitely consider it. But again, this is not a full-time income opportunity, right? It's just a way to supplement your income online. But let's move on. Perfection.com. That's right, that's how you spell the name of the website. And once you've landed on the website, you want to switch over to become a tester. And this is how you get to make money on your phone or on your laptop by just giving your opinion on mobile sites and applications. Again, most of these websites are rather similar in concept, but there are a few different things that will differentiate them, such as the payout rates, the minimum payout thresholds, the countries they accept. So that's why I want to give you guys as many options as possible to choose from. As people say, it's not wise to keep all your eggs in one basket. And so if you're serious about making money online user testing, then you need to acknowledge the fact that the number of offers you get is significantly limited. That's why you gotta connect to as many platforms as possible to get more offers and make more money. Now, when it comes to Perfection.com in particular, if you want to become a paid tester, here's what you gotta keep in mind. It only takes a few minutes to register, and as soon as a study matches your profile and your demographic, they will send you an email to ask you to participate. Every single month, you receive your payment by PayPal or by gift card, and the reward associated with a successful mission depends on its complexity, ranging from $10 to $20. But now let's move forward and let's connect to TryMyUI.com. That's what the website was formerly known as, but they have rebranded in the meantime. And here's how it works. You get paid to use websites and apps and give your honest feedback and get $10 or more per test. Again, most of these websites will be very transparent with their payouts, which is a major advantage. You know what you're going to earn from the get-go, so you can estimate your potential earnings here. How many tests can I do? Well, there's no limit on the number of tests, but you should expect about a few each week. You're not gonna get hundreds of tests every single day. Again, the number of tests you receive is significantly limited, and that will depend on a variety of different factors: the country you're coming from, your success rate with other tests, and things of that kind. And so if you're not part of the demographic they are targeting, you will not receive any tests. That's why you gotta connect to more websites. Once again, the payment will be sent through PayPal. But now guys, here's the thing. With most of the platforms we have covered so far, you're testing websites that are already on the market. You're just making sure that they are user-friendly and everything works well. But what about newly released websites? What about apps that haven't been released on the market yet? Well, that's what you get to test on betatesting.com. We're talking about new products and new services, and you just get paid in order to give your honest feedback. Not only that, but you get access to all of those products before anyone else. So it's a pretty exciting opportunity too. Over 150 countries represented, which means you should be able to find some opportunities regardless of where you live, and they've been around for about 10 years now, which is a significant amount of time. And now, similar to UserFeel and UserTesting.com, we've also got Userlytics, and we can sum it up to 3 easy steps. First off, you sign in and complete your profile, make sure to provide all the information they request, then you receive an invitation and complete a test whenever they have an offer for you, and then you receive a payout. But some of the tests can actually pay as generously as $90 each. Naturally, that's gonna take a little bit more effort and time from your end, but it is understandable and it's worth it. And you can do this on your computer, on your tablet, on your mobile phone, regardless of your operating system, as long as you have a microphone, and there are a few basic requirements here too, such as your battery level. Now, this is a no-brainer. Of course, you need to have your device charged up. TestingTime.com will work in a very similar way. We're talking about new products and services. You get paid in order to share your honest opinion. Here's another one that's been around for quite some time. I'm talking about the Enroll app. You're among the first ones to test new products from major companies, and you get to earn rewards right away. Over 650,000 tests have been taken so far, so there's a lot of money on the table. But here's a slightly different one. UserCrowd is going to focus focus on design. You can participate in quick design surveys and help make products better and get paid by doing it. So instead of focusing on user experience, or UX tests for short, these guys are gonna focus on design. So you get to share your honest opinion about the way the platforms look. Userbrain.com will pay you $5 per test via PayPal, and these ones are supposed to be a little bit easier. Test.io is a different platform that, needless to say, will pay you for testing apps, and it genuinely does not matter where you live as soon as you're connected to the internet. UserInput.io is ready to pay anyone who's willing to put in the work. And last but most certainly not least, here's one of the most popular platforms. It's called utest.com, and all you need to do is enter in your credentials, after which you have officially become a tester on the website. If you happen to speak a second language apart from English, that's a major advantage here, because you can get some additional offers. But all in all, you've got over 20 different platforms you can connect to in order to test websites and make money online. So if you're serious about setting up an additional income stream on your computer without leaving your home, then this is it. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.